the AIDC is a government organization. And that's very, very clear. We report to the Gauteng Department of Economic Development. MEC Mashlango is our political principal. I think that then is very, very important in terms of putting into context why our programs are structured the way they do and what we try to achieve. Being a government-owned entity, we need to ensure that we can uplift, obviously, the people of the province. We look at how our programs impact on economic growth for the province, how we can focus on transformation, and how we can use government resources to mobilize the people of this province to become more proficient and contribute to the growth of this province. And in that process as well, I think, acquire wealth for yourself. The AIDC was established in 2000, and over the past 12 years, we've been able to acquire very, very specialized skills and very specialized networks within the automotive industry. But what we haven't focused on a lot is the grassroots sort of development for the technical people of Gauteng. We've worked a lot with the assemblers. For instance, as you drove in, this entire automotive supplier park was conceptualized, developed and run by the AIDC up until 2007. So this kind of gives you a sense of what our capabilities are. We've done a similar sort of program like this automotive supplier park in Port Elizabeth, and we've done other programs as well of substantial nature. So what we try to do is we try to get a bit of a balance to say, you have the high-end sort of development projects costing hundreds of millions of rands, but we also need to focus to use our technical skills to support the people that are craftsmen. I think a lot of the auto body repairers are very good craftsmen, but you just need some support and the networks and us using government's leveraging factor to say, how do we allow you to move from, I think, you have a stigma of people calling this sector informal body shop repairers as well. How do we take you through a gradual process incrementally to say, from operating at, from intersections, from actually in small informal areas, etc. How do we allow you to grow your business to move in, not necessarily to compete with the big, Denmark auto body repairers type of people, but to grow your business so that you can employ more people, you can show that you have got the capability to do professional type of repair work as well. So what the AIDC does is we put in programs, and I think most of you are beneficiaries of that, to hopefully look at your businesses growing, to look at you being seen as professional, to move you out of this category of informal auto body repairers, etc., to create a profile where people with newish BMW, Mercedes-Benz, etc., will have the confidence to bring their vehicles to you, to ensure that they can get good quality work, get the service levels that they get at the more established, bigger repairers, and also to ensure that the profile of auto body repairers changes in the province as well. I think you heard the State of the Province speech, the Premier, and also the MEC mentioned the township hubs. I'm sure you must have heard that as well. One of the township hubs that is proposed focuses on automotive. And we have a program to look at making that township hub into an auto body repair hub. So almost looking at a concept like you see here, not as big, but a similar concept with having training schools, mentoring facilities, having state-of-the-art shared facilities. Our vision is to have, for instance, a world-class spray booth that 30, 40 different auto body repairers can use. State-of-the-art chassis repairing, straightening facilities that you don't have to buy, you would pay as you need it. So that's a concept that we have, and we're in discussions at the moment to look at how we can roll those out as well, to look at, I think, giving you the opportunity that you, I think, duly deserve as well.
Our basic mandate was to provide skills and mentorship program for 40 informal body shop and mechanical repairers to assist these companies in their transition from informal to formal sector. I think as Barlow has mentioned, we've just started this path. It's not something that we're planning to finish in 1 year. The reason why Gauteng government tasked us to do this was in order to work with the opportunity for growth for these companies, and obviously then also help with the GDP improvement. Opportunity for job creation. I think everybody's aware that government is targeting smaller SMEs as job creation facilitators, and then also to sustain sustainable development of the previous program. We did this on a pilot project a year before. It was 20 companies, and we growing this program, so we're going to continue with the companies that we're working with.
SATEC is very honored to be part of this important occasion of the issuing of the certificate to the deserving small businesses. We thank AIDC for their vision to do something about the plight of the mechanics and the auto body repairers, because we know that they lack expertise due to the fact that this industry has been historically a no-go area for them. We thank AIDC for realizing that there is a gap that needed to be filled. They not only talked about it, they rolled up their sleeves and they did something about it. The results are there for everyone to see, and you are here having benefited from AIDC's commitment to assist small businesses to improve the skills levels so that you can be able to join the mainstream economy.
Our aim here is to take them to level 3 to level 4 and take them for trade tests. We don't want just to give them level 2 and leave them there. We are busy doing the trade test preparation for petrol mechanics at the moment, but our intention is to do the diesel preparations also, because the mining sector and other companies need the diesel mechanics like you cannot believe it. I mean, the diesel companies are getting diesel mechanics even from outside the country, and that must be costing us a lot of money. And the sad part about it, when I ask other people what they are doing mid-term and long-term, they are just getting people from outside. I mean, they should be getting people from outside because there's a need now. Then train the other people from here so that over time, we have our own people who qualify.
All the people that are here are just willing to do their best, and so we had no other ways of seeing it. But then as you get to groups like AIDC and SATEC, they show you endless possibilities. Also, we were made aware of the latest technologies that, so that we can meet with the required international standards that manufacturing companies use nowadays, which was something that in our backyards, we were not even thinking that. Now they give me also courage that, and understanding that business should be more than just putting food on the table for a day, but it's something that can grow for generations and generations. So you understand, and the information that we get and the networking that we are exposed to is just wonderful. Without saying much, giving thanks, and for the work done so far, well done. For the work that needs to be done, please do take courage. We're willing to work with you. Thank you.
Firstly, what I have learned, I think, from AIDC, it has helped us a lot in our small company. We had a mentorship that was sent to, a mentor that was sent to us, we're having a good relation with him at the moment. And the other processes that were sent to, I was taught how to do things in a different way. I'm very pleased about all of that, and the other stuff that I have learned from AIDC, and I'm very pleased to be part of this and I'm very willing to go forward with you, Johan. And I'd just like to thank everybody who's been around for us and helping us out and encouraging other technicians and other mechanics that at some point we'd like to be where the previous the speaker, we just wish to be there and be like you. Thank you very much for everything.
Solomon Ngozi from Bushveld Road Motor. Vincent Mamba doesn't seem to be here. Omeke Tinsibi from Daegu. Samuel Mabasa from Easy Motors. Laikin Kosi. Jesse Mayana from JTN Sun Trading. Isaac Nikonza from Kinross.